the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys, losers of 2 straight, hoping to get back on track here. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of...
They go play action here on first down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And Debo going to have a Niners first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Second and 13. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They'll set up a throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Fielded at the 20. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's coming a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards
back to throw. And that's incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. This is brought in at the 21. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. Now they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
A loss of a yard on the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, that blitz had no problem finding its target, did it? Zone blitz. So the defensive linemen drop out instead of rushing the quarterback, and you replace them with linebackers or safeties. Throws off blocking assignments and throws off the reads of the quarterback. And that makes it difficult to complete a pass.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spend more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
2nd and 9 now. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
Number 13. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Adams.
On 2nd down.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Adams. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7.
That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Gets around him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. I mentioned it, and I have said it earlier, did not, because they wanted no part of that one. And I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. For getting this inside the San Fran 20. A big play there for L.A.
He's already got 1 touchdown this.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10.
Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A strong run. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports in the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Williams again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown Rams.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
That's the score. Rams.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyren Williams touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. First down, San Francisco.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
And the 49ers first down.
Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs.
First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
The quarterback.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Rams offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
2nd and 6. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And that's complete to Adams. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. 2nd and 5. And that is incomplete here.
The 2nd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Incomplete.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Complete to Deebo Samuel. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Number 85. A gain of 12. 1st down, San Francisco.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
1st down, 49ers.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
49ers 7.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
2nd and 2. Man, and he hits him in stride. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the lead will hold at 10. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Texans. And this is Najee Harris. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys at home to take on Washington. And this is the Commanders' quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Commanders are going to wind up winning by 17. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's the Vikings quarterback. Can't find an open receiver, so he tucks it, and he's going to go, and go, and go. The Vikings send their fans home happy as they come away with the victory. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been... They start the second half here with Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
No gain on the
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are back within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Carlson on for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They go play action here on 1st down. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Here is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give to Williams, running right. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This now a 3rd and 4.
To number 7. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
a handoff as they run the counter play. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
22-yard line.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
It's a 44-yard run, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They're going to bring in some extra bulk here for 3rd and a yard. They'll try and sneak it here. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in his 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
on third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. That's taken on the 25. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4. 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down.
1st down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect. and try and pick up another first down.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
49ers.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Rams' 20-yard line.
They'll drop the throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Yards to go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for 83.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Oh, able to avoid him. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 43rd. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Yeah, partner. Marvin, our number one stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call him is one of his favorite runs. Whatever he feels comfortable with, and the offensive line has executed well today. Try and get him over 100 yards. I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
I mean, you have fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Taken down at the
of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
And the 49ers first down.
With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonk.
Cameron Curl with the tackle that time.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
What would look like a march to the end zone is at a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 27 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
They begin the drive with Williams. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard
He's
line.
taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. It's caught here by Adams. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for our Rams.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39.
Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Seibert's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, That's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
The first down pass.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 37.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
First down,
as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
At the 8-yard line.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Right back to him on first down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well. At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. This to almost certainly win the football game. Carlson able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for San Francisco, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.